Hey y'all, Chuck here in Phnom, Thailand. Hey, it's time for another weekly update here in Phnom, Thailand.
You're my heartbeat, my silent drum that is kicking me till I'm numb. I wanna feel the love that James Brown did when he got standing ovations on his gig. I wanna feel free like a bird in the sky when he opened his wings to fly on by to the beat of my silent drum that is kicking me till I'm numb.
So yeah, we just got back from our trip from Prachuap Khiri. That was fun. Really had a good time. Made a lot of videos. We went to Cha Am. We visited some friends there in Cha Am, Brian and Fawn, and then of course we went to Karat and then stayed in Prachuap. I'd never been to Prachuap. We went with some subscribers or some friends of ours and stayed where they are. They're leasing like a little long stay place for about a year right there on the water, and it's really, really nice. But they actually live, or they have a house here just 30 kilometers from where I live. I'm in the process of making a video showing you their village and what it takes to live in a small village here in Thailand. A lot of foreigners come here and they live in these little villages that are close to bigger provinces, and everything's really inexpensive and quiet. So I'm going to show you what it's like to live in a village here in Thailand. I'm trying to put the video together, but I really missed Phnom. I like Phnom. I love it. This is always going to be my home here. We're not planning on buying another piece of property or a house somewhere. Staying here allows us to travel anywhere we want to without having too many commitments. When you have a home, you got some commitments, but especially if you don't have anybody there that can take care of your home while you're gone. But I do miss Phnom when I'm gone. I miss the food. I miss Mama and my, and the family. I miss my exercise and my school. So I'm happy to be here, but after a couple weeks, I'm ready to go. So we're already planning a trip to, we're gonna go visit a friend in Udon, Paige's friend. When she moved to America when she was 16 to go to school. After she went to school, she started working and she moved in with this lady, a little older than her, and they became really close friends. But now she lives in Udon, and we're going to stay with her. Her friend used to be a construction worker here in Thailand. I just did a Q&A, and I had a lot of people say that all the people working here in Thailand were from Myanmar or somewhere outside the country. So all the older women, I guess, are just sitting around collecting welfare. I know there are some people from outside that come here and work, especially the younger ones. The younger ones don't want to work in in the restaurants or do any kind of labor, but the older ones, they're very strong and they do work here. But anyway, that's what she used to do. We'll get some information from her on her experiences doing that. Yesterday we did a Sunday fun day, which was awesome. I got to bring Klaus and Toon along for that. So are you enjoying Sunday fun day?
I was a good dancer.
They're like, can we come every weekend? Like, I don't know, maybe make a dish. But they're actually going next weekend, going to go to Mama, and then they're having their high school reunion. They do every year. They go down to towards Khao Chai, and then they go down to the Gulf, and then they come back. But I think they're going to be gone 3 or 4 days. I know they won't be gone very long, but no Sunday fun day next week, but we're going to try to do something entertaining. But yeah, I did do a Q&A. I'm sorry it was so long. It was a couple weeks worth of questions, and I answered most of them. on the computer and on my email and Facebook, but a lot of other people answer some of those questions too. I do appreciate that, but it was a lot longer than 40 minutes, and I edited the crap out of it. But I really like doing the Q&A. That was the main reason why I started this vlog, was to show people my experiences in Thailand and try to help people in a way that customizes to their needs. So what I mean by that is we're all coming here for different reasons, and to have a generic vlog and think, well, everybody's coming over here and they want to see Soy 69 in Pattaya, or, my vlog is more, if you've got something particular that you're interested in, you can ask me and I try to get you the right answer for that. But the problem with doing that Q&A is you get a lot of people that, the thing is I really want other people's opinions and experiences, because the problem in Thailand is nothing is the same. If I go somewhere and do something, I promise you it's not going to be the same. Only thing I can do is share my experiences and ask the people around me. In our loop of friends, I have a couple of retired teachers, retired military, retired immigration, and retired police. So I try to ask these people questions. And the problem sometimes when you ask Thai people something and they don't really know, sometimes they just tell you something off the wall. So I don't know, I try to get you the best answer as possible, but to try to argue about something, if I say this is what happened in my scenario and you're telling me, hey, this is, that's false information, and you want to get confrontational with me, then just go away. I don't really care. All I'm doing is showing you what happened from me and trying to get the best answer as possible. But to say that this is the way it is in Thailand and that's it, then you probably don't live here. First off, you probably spend time looking at videos and on blogs and stuff like that, because people that live here know that one day to the next things change. It's never cut and dry. But I try to do the best I can. If I give you wrong information, it's not intentional. I'm just telling you from my experiences and from what I've asked. But I think the information that I've given you is pretty correct, from at least this part of the woods anyway. Paige's brother is coming on the 16th. Not that that's a big deal. He's coming from America, so I'm sure we'll be doing a few things with the family while he's here. He comes for Christmas and New Year's every year. We're planning on having, well, I'm not. They're planning on having a big, giant New Year's party here. I bet you everybody will be in bed by 9 o'clock, but it'll be fun anyway. The party usually starts around 3. Our friends Noi and Picha, who live here in Thailand, they're the ones that traveled around with us in the United States in our RV. They're coming here for the first time since we've been here a year, and I don't know what we're going to do. They want to go to Laos. I'm not sure if that's what I want to do at the moment. But we're going to do something fun. I don't know. Maybe go to, we might go to Khao Kau. That's where they live. Will they have a house there? We might go to Khao Kau. I'm not sure. Just before New Year, we're going to go to Udon. I've had some people tell me that they're coming to Udon in January. We're not going to make that because I don't want to travel too close around New Year, because it's very frustrating, because there's a lot of checkpoints, there's a lot of drunk people on the road, and there's just a lot of people traveling. So we're going to get back here before the 1st. But we're planning on going to Udon. I know I have a lot of subscribers and viewers that live in Udon. I don't know how long we're going to stay, probably at least 3 days. I want to try to put something together, like a meetup somewhere. I just don't really know where to go, some kind of central location. And do something for fun, maybe buy you guys dinner or some drinks or something like that, and just kind of meet. So I don't know. I've never really done that. Everybody usually just pops in here to Isan and say, hey, I'm here. Or I run into him on the street. And I just ran into a guy the other day. His name was Tommy. And I was in Thop Phnom, And he's from Sweden. I think he's from Sweden. He spoke perfect Swedish. And he didn't want an interview or be on the camera, which is, I don't know, it's just, that's the norm. But anyway. Udon, if anybody has any suggestions on that, let me know. I don't have a date quite yet, but it's going to be pretty soon. Father's Day was yesterday here in Thailand. The kids from the the kids that I'm teaching came over. 4 of them came over. Be good and learn a lot of English so that you can have more opportunities when you grow up. When you get bigger, you can speak English and you can do a lot of things, okay? I really appreciate you guys coming over. It's a lot of fun. I like it. And gave me a flower and did a traditional Thai, I don't know what you call it. Anyway, it was awesome. Almost made me cry. I don't know. It's a good feeling to be appreciated when you do stuff like that. When you're trying to teach kids, and you know they appreciate me giving them all that stuff. You know, I buy them a lot of stuff. A lot of people send money through Patreon, and I try to give it all back to the kids and just spend it on. Anyway, it's really nice to be appreciated by those kids. I know they appreciate it, but I just wasn't expecting that. But anyway, it's Father's Day. We went down the street and had a little celebration for Paul Red. Of course, that's always entertaining. But yeah.
กล่องสวยมาก ใส่แต่เราหอบใส่แต่เราหอบใส่แต่เรือเราขึ้นตา
That is Pakapao Moon right there. It is very good. That was pretty fun. So I went to my 90-day check-in. I went there to check in. This is my last check-in for my visa. I wanted to make sure that I knew what I needed to get my new visa renewed, because things changed so much in Thailand. So I wanted to go to the immigration office where I'm going to be doing the stuff. It needs to be in your hometown, and make sure everything's pretty much the same as what he told me, except I need to bring 3 pictures, printed out pictures of me and Paige, the family with me and Paige, and the house, and stuff like that. So we'll do a couple of extra ones. There's always something extra, a surprise at the end, you know, so you just got to be prepared for it. You put all the stuff together and like, oh, well, we need this. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I got to get my 90-day thing. He said I need to come. I got a 90-day stamp. He said I need to come 30 days before my visa expires to restart the extension process. So yeah, anyway, I got that going on for me. So I'm a little stressed out about stuff like that. But I know everything's going to be fine. So we're planning on another trip with Klaus and Toon. Those guys
That's a pretty good
funny.
one, Klaus.
They really are funny. Now, at first, they really didn't want to be put on the camera. But now, you know, Klaus, I think I'm slowly getting him in front of the camera, because he's a really funny guy. But I'd like to share some information about him with you, so I'm working on that. But we're going to be traveling around Thailand on our next trip with them too. So it'll be fun. I don't know where we're going. I think what we're going to do is me and Paige are going to drive down to Prachuap and pick them up. And then from Prachuap, come around the back side up towards Myanmar and come here. So Paige is going to figure that one out for us. But it's going to be probably 2.5 week adventure. That'll be pretty fun. I'm pretty excited about that. So I want to talk about video quality. I've been trying to get a gimbal for this GoPro 5, and I've been trying to get a microphone. So I got a gimbal, but it didn't work. It was kind of a generic gimbal. I know everybody's going to send me links to all different kind of gimbals, but I don't know. I'm going to have to get with GoPro here in Asia and I guess get some stuff from GoPro, but I don't know. I tried to take a shortcut and got some other gimbal that was recommended to get, and then it just was a waste. But let me tell you my dilemma. So I've got this gimbal here for my 4 that I really like, and you know, it doesn't hit anything whenever and the top of it's rubber. The one I had was metal and it scratched the hell out of my screen right here. But here's the problem, guys. Thai people are really shy about cameras, about videos. Not cameras, but like video. They love to take pictures, but when you pull out a video camera, especially like a big Canon camera and you're holding it on a tripod or whatever, they get weird. I've done it before. I have those cameras, and especially when I pull this thing out, and I'm like, they get kind of weird. And when you're in certain places, they don't want you to video for whatever reason. I have no idea. So the problem is the content changes whenever I want to have the perfect picture quality, pan in, zoom in. You know, I don't want the jerky stuff either. I really don't. I'm having to cut out a lot of stuff because in the moment when I'm trying to film something that I think is interesting, the quality sucks. So, and I know it's difficult to watch, but not to drag this on, but when I pull, it's difficult to carry this around first off, and I'm kind of on the fly. I'm just showing you my experiences in Thailand. I'm not really sitting in a studio or I have somebody that's filming us type deal. I'm just a regular guy, amateur, who really doesn't know anything about anything, and just I want to show you how easy and how enjoyable life is in Thailand, and just show you our experiences. It's funny. Thailand has a lot of funny stuff, a lot of beautiful things, and it's interesting to me, but I do apologize about the jerking, guys. I don't want to beat this subject up, but I don't know what to do to compromise the quality of the content versus the quality of the picture. Anyway, I think most of you, I'm pretty sure 95% of you don't have a problem with that. But you know, I think a lot of people don't complain typically, but they do, you know, they would like it a little better. So anyway, I don't know, guys. I'm working on that. So yeah, what else? That's about it. That's going on. There's a lot of stuff going on, actually. The Patreon people, I got a bunch more new Patreon subscribers. That's really awesome, guys. I don't even know what to say beyond thank you for that. So that is an appreciation to my content. That it's I don't know. I appreciate it so very much. Yeah, that money is going to go back to the kids. I'm going to give it back to the kids. When the kids get out of school, pretty soon, we're going to do some trips with the kids, and I've got some stuff planned out. It's difficult for me to plan this stuff out with the kids right now, but we're going to be doing stuff with them. So I know some of you are just sending it because you really enjoy the content and you say you really enjoy me taking the time to do what I do, and I appreciate that. But just your thanks enough is really good. Just to continue watching, continue subscribing. The channel's growing at a high rate of speed. It's getting more and more difficult for me to answer questions. I do apologize about that. I do look at every single comment. I look at every one of them. I try to answer all the questions. I get a lot on Facebook and a lot on Gmail, but when your channel grows, you start getting a lot of negative feedback. I don't mind negativity. I don't mind other people commenting on their experiences. I don't mind that at all, but if you're going to be belligerent and tell me that my content is false, like I have some ulterior motive to try to tell you some bullshit, I don't know what for. I'm just telling you what happened to me and what you might be able to expect. But I always tell you that it could change depending on your location and time of day, who you speak with, moon cycle, all kind of crazy stuff in Thailand. So, but I try to monitor that and keep that down. I don't want people to be afraid to open up, because I do have a lot of people that have some heartfelt comments and talking about their personal situation, their personal scenarios. I don't want to lose that part of my site. I think a lot of people appreciate that, and a lot of people can relate to those comments. The negative stuff, you know, I don't know what to tell you guys, so I think you're just negative no matter what. But anyway, that's all I really got to say about that. That's all I really got to say about that. I thank you again for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I think 10% of my viewers are subscribers, but if you subscribe, you'll be able to watch the videos as they come. Because what happens is I get a lot of people that ask questions, and I had just made a video about the same thing, so I just kind of refer you to that video link. But if you subscribe, you can get the videos that come up as they come. When I'm not traveling, I don't have a video come out every single day. So, but please subscribe. When you like the channel, hit like. When you don't, hit don't like. If you don't like the channel, then that's perfectly acceptable, because if we all like the same things, the world would be a very boring place to live. So if you really don't like the channel, please leave me a comment and let me know why. We can maybe have an intelligent conversation, or if it's something that I'm doing that is bothering you, please tell me. I'd like to hear that. If you really got something stupid to say and argue, I live here in Thap Phnom, Thailand. I think I have a Google Maps link on my thing. I would love to sit down, have a conversation, and video it with you, and we can display this on public and talk about our indifferences and settle it with conversation. So if you really got a problem, come on down. I think most of the people that have a problem don't live in Thailand. So anyway, I had a whole lot of negative shit. I don't know why I talk about it. I know you guys are saying you're going to say don't even worry about those guys, but I do want to address it because this is a family-friendly channel, and I want everybody to chime in and everybody to watch. But I just want you to be open-minded about how things work in Thailand. So anyway, thank you again, and yeah, I got a video coming tomorrow, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.